Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stockers and NINZA Pro Traders. It's Wednesday, August the 3rd. It's about 7:40 Central Standard Time. So we're getting started real quick here, and we've got targets to the upside, targets to the downside. I'll give you some areas of consolidation today, and we'll also take a look at market profile for the big picture. So you can see last night we opened up at 21.51, moved up just a little bit to 21.51.75 for the overnight high, and then about European Open a little bit out after it dropped all the way down to our overnight low of 45.25. So, and we've gradually increased ourselves back over the 24-hour VWAP right across this zone, and this zone has maintained support for us this morning pre-market. Now we've closed above the 24. We've retested last night's open, and we're pulling back here probably for a retest of this 24-hour VWAP, this white line right here, and this zone and this fib support. So ADP employment report was just out a few minutes ago, and so it's still reacting to that. But if we play this out right here, if the market is going to go up since this morning, we look for a bounce off of this 24-hour VWAP and this fib support line as it unfolds here, and then go right up in here. We should hit the bottom of this zone. We've got the overnight high of 51.75, and we've got fib resistance in the zone. So at least here for target one, if you want to jump into these trades pre-market here, and then jump right in here. So let's go. We go right here. Look for a retest, probably somewhere around the 51. Look for the market to drive back up to this 53 for a double top with structure from yesterday high here. Okay, right there at that 54. This double top, look for a retrace, possibly down to the open at 51. If this fails, it'll be coming all the way back to the 24-hour view up wherever that is, probably somewhere around the 49, 49.75 area. Be looking for it there. Look for that retest for the bounce up now. If they get the bounce right back, look, let's go right back to this 53, trade through it, and then come back down to it and retest the fib support as well, which will now be fib support. We'll test it, drive up to this 56 area, and then at the 56 area, we'll probably see some consolidation right in this area between 56 54 as the market decides what to do. If we get this, then we can pull right up into the 57 area, 58 zone. Okay. Now after that, all bets are off because if we could get to this 58 zone, the market try to recover some of what's happened the last day or two, and we could drive right up into the next zone. Just a little bit of pullback for profit taking, just be aware of that, and push right up to yesterday's high of 69. And we know that 69.70 area is going to be a hard area to get through. But if we can, we'll probably get a little pullback right here, pull back into the 67.50 area. But if we can bust through this area, targets in the 75, 77 of this area, all the way up into here, be a nice run up today and recover from yesterday. Now, if this all fails, we're going to look down to the downside now. If this all comes and trades all the way back through this 24-hour VWAP and crashes through this support right here, then look for it to retest the overnight low of 45.25. Look for it to come back up and retest this 24-hour VWAP and be now fib resistance, and look for it to drive all the way down into this zone, the 42 area. Again, psychological area. Yesterday we hit this right around 41.50, and that's where we got our bounce. Again, look for that same bounce today if we get down in there and drive right back up and start thinking long scenario again. We get into this area though, look for some consolidation between this 47 and this open at 51. Just keep an eye on that. Now back to the short stuff. We get short right here. If it comes up and fails this 45 area, look for the drop down. And all we have here in between possibly is a zone from yesterday around the 38 for a possible retest of this at 41. And if it bounces off of this to the downside, then we will be heading all the way down to this strong 34, and we'll complete this 100% retracement. At here, market will stop, consolidate for a while, and I would expect a good bounce up to here. However, if it fails this, targets at 30, and we'll go from there. So if you have any questions about that, let me know, and let's pop over to the volume profile. Drew in some new lines. This is the 235. Here we go, daily chart. From our other structure, restructure, do some lines now, all the way from the bottom. Let me just close this up for us a little bit here. So we drew our new fib lines here, and we've got our pullback now. As you can see, we still got a long ways to go on that move to even get to 38. We have structure here at 2120, which could be a huge move for us to retrace all the way down to this 2120 area. All right. Right now we have stopped exactly on that 41 area and started moving up for the daily stuff a little bit. So if we since we got this bounce off of here, is a good possibility this will hold and we'll drive up to the next zone. So look for targets on the long-term side, 46.51, 60, 67, and all the way back up to this A2180 level. Okay, keep an eye on that. However, like I said, we fell. We're looking back to 2134. If you're a swing trader, start using these targets to the upside right here. If we stay above this 41 area, long entries up into this, with your targets up in these zones up in here, or marker profile lines. If we should fail and close below this 2139 area, look for shorts at 34, 24, and all the way down to 20 to retest this. And then in here is we're probably going to get a double bottom. We might actually get a retrace over the next week or so down to 2102. And I mean, a week or so, this could come between now and next week if we want to pull back to the negative side. It could pull all the way back to this 2102 area. So be real, real cautious with your trades. If you have any questions, contact Frank at tradestalkers.com and have a great day.